sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On play action, it's Jones. He's going to test this secondary right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Now second and 10. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that will lead to a second down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Throwing is Jones on third down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent, you just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed from that knee injury. I think he's ready to prove that he was worth that #1 overall pick just a few seasons ago, and he considers himself one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Kyler Murray, touchdown, Arizona. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Colts, nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about a yard to the 26.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. On the return, it's Dortch. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Second down, Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Running here is Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's James Conner. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cardinals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Jones keeping this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Jones. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jones to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Give, running right. It's Connor. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to be brought down short of the 1st down by a couple of yards. Gain of 9, but it is 4th down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Jones now on 1st down. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jones. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cards offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Now, Murray. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and the 11.
To throw is Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Back deep, Anthony Gould. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Colts offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing on first down is Jones. He's going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's another Colts first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Jones. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for another Colts. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Big Dalvin Tomlinson in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
25-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Cardinals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Going to work Connor in the middle here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 53 yards. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Cardinals move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion comes Pittman. On 1st down, Jones. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now Jones. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. Working from the gun, it's Joe, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And it's 3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On the run to the right. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready, set. Let's start the game right now. Here we go, here we go.
Now, Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's caught! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Jones gonna hang on to it here.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
Colts 10.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.